I think we just gonna flat out say it. We just gonna go ahead and give a Broncos prediction, a way too early Broncos prediction. Even though the prediction I'm finna give y'all, I do think is supremely achievable. I think it's supremely accurate. You know what I'm saying? I think if you pay attention to the past couple of years, you'll understand that the Broncos literally been on the upward twin. They've been on the upward trend, yo. Ever since we got Sean Payton, got rid of Russell Wilson, we've been doing nothing but doing this. Just going up. And the sky is literally the limit. You know what I mean? Now, year one with Bo Nix, we got a rookie QB. Receiver depth isn't that strong. Running back depth isn't that strong. All we really can depend on was our star-studded defense. Our defense has led the league in sacks for the past 2 years. You feel what I'm saying? Breaking records, franchise records, NFL records, whatever the case may be. We're hoping to do that for a third one. But I want y'all to understand this, yo, because I know a lot of y'all won't be Broncos fans. I know that a lot of y'all are Broncos fans, and a lot of y'all been paying attention to this offseason that we've been having. You feel what I'm saying? The biggest problem with our offense was that we didn't have no explosiveness. The most explosive player we had was J.K. Dobbins, and when J.K. Dobbins went down, who again, let me say, was a top 5 rusher at the time. You get what I'm saying? That's a huge piece of our fucking offense. So we lose that explosiveness, and somehow we still make it to the NFC Championship game. I mean, the AFC Championship game. Now, that's kudos to my man RJ Harvey, who stepped up big time to be a 3-down back. You know, super undersized, but he's a fucking dog. You feel me? So I honestly see the Brown. I know y'all looked at the schedules and everything. We're not gonna do it game by game because I seen it, and I ain't gonna lie. Throughout the first 6 weeks, I think we got the toughest schedule in the league. But it makes sense. To be great, you gotta beat the greats. You feel what I'm saying? We can't beat the New England fans or the New England fan base or the team that plays the Dolphins twice a year, that plays the Jets twice a year, who gets a free, easy 4 wins. We're not that. We don't want to be that. You feel what I'm saying? We want the teams who y'all think is better than us. And we're going to go out there and beat them every single fucking time. Just like last year. The Eagles, the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody counting us out in all these different games. The Chargers. And look what happened. We was the ones in the NFC Championship game. Now, I keep saying NFC. We was the ones in the AFC Championship game. Now, don't get it twisted. Bro, if Bo Nix doesn't go down, we're in the Super Bowl. I ain't going to say we're going to win it, but we're in that fucking Super Bowl. Jalen Waddle. That's just one receiver, bro. And after that, because the Broncos, y'all gotta understand, we didn't need a lot. You feel me? We're one of the only teams in history who signed majority of everyone back. We lost 2 people this year. That's kind of unheard of. You feel what I'm saying? To bring 98% of your team back. You feel what I'm saying? Cool. You feel me? You pair Jalen Waddle with Courtland Sutton. You got a unbeatable duo. Waddle can literally attack you from the short, mid, and deep parts of the field and have the speed to get away from you. If y'all see my older videos, I'm literally saying Courtland Sutton doesn't have the breakaway speed. He doesn't have the explosiveness. But if it's a jump ball, oh, best believe he's coming down with it. You feel what I'm saying? So you got a jump ball guy who wins majority of his matchups, the contested catches, the going across the middle for the big hits. He's not afraid of none of that. You feel what I'm saying? So we need somebody like that. And I'm sorry for my older videos when I misspoke saying we should trade something. 1-4, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You, as a diehard fan, I should have never, ever tried to put you on the trade block, my guy. Pro Bowl Corey, call you that for a reason. But other than that, you pair him with Waddle. Waddle has the explosiveness, has the speed, the explosiveness, the route running, the hands to get away from everybody and make way more fucking plays to open up this offense and spread out the defense. You got Courtland Sutton, you got Waddle, you got Pat Bryant, you got Troy Franklin. What? Now, don't get me wrong. I understand Troy Frank and Pat Bryant. I feel like we've seen enough from Troy Frank. We've seen a lot from Troy Frank to actually be like, no, this dude can ball. He get his hands together, he can fucking ball because he has the speed and the route running. He blows the top off of defenses. He just got to connect with his hands. He just got to catch the ball and finish the play. You feel what I'm saying? Cool. We can learn through that from our rookie Pat Bryant. But as a diehard Broncos fan for the Broncos football, for the Broncos country, I think that we definitely saw glimpses like, oh, this Pat Bryant is really going to be a dog. He's not afraid to get in the trenches. He's down there doing blindside blocks, motion blocks. You know what I'm saying? Finishing plays. He's tough, a physical receiver who knows how to run the routes. He knows the D&D, and he knows where to be when the ball is thrown. I love Pat Bryant, yo. Y'all still forgetting we got Marvin Mims. We still got Marvin Mims who been making plays for the last 3 years. You feel what I'm saying? Like, an all-pro returner, we got Marvin Mims, bro. Like, and he's the 5th receiver in our depth chart. Our receiving room is fucking phenomenal. Our receiving room is very strong, yo. And it's scary. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared for defenses, bro. Who are you gonna guard? Because most of the time you gotta have safety help with Surtain. I said Surtain with Cortland Sutton. You feel me? Then you gonna give Jalen Waddle a 1-on-1? Even if you somehow get safety help over them two, what are you gonna do about Trey Franklin and Pat Bryant? Oh, what you gonna do? We come out there and empty set and throw Marvin Mims out there. You gonna put a backer out there? And this is, I ain't gonna lie, this is my favorite part of the team right now. We got J.K. Dobbins back again, who was one of the top rushers last year until he went down. Big signing, a big addition to our, not even an addition because he's been on our team, but a big comeback for our team right there. You still got R.J. Harvey, so you still got the 1-2 pack, 1-2 power, speed, back punch. You still got that, and those two are still solid, solidified running backs who can give you 100+ rushing yards a game, whether it's rushing yards or total yards. Don't fucking matter to me. You feel me? Then you add in Jonah Coleman from Washington. Yo, if y'all don't know who Jonah Coleman, I'm telling you, Jonah Coleman is like a bigger RJ Harvey. Just slightly bigger than RJ Harvey. He's a bowling ball back who still has the physicality, the bruteness, and he has the speed to get away from you. But the thing I like about Jonah Coleman game the best, the motherfucker is not scared to pass block. You know what I'm saying? I know the saying, when it's too many cooks in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody want to be like AI on the court. Bro, play your role and the team will be way more successful. I've been trying to preach this to people for the last couple years. Jonah Coleman is understanding as a running back, pass protection is very valuable to you. Like, it's precious to the team because you have to protect the QB. If they get past them tackles, them guards in that center, you are the last line of defense for the QB. And you understand without your QB, he understands without your QB, your team is nothing. I think we all saw that last year when we had to throw Stiddy in the game. You know, throwing two-handed passes like he's shooting a basketball. You feel what I'm saying? It's crazy. So I feel like our offense is really gonna take a big step, and we didn't even get to the tight ends. We all know we got Evan Ingram. Now, Evan Ingram, in my opinion, I think we should trade Evan Ingram. Not because he's trash, though. Not because he's just not good. This is because we don't use him as much as we should or how we should. Now, don't get me wrong. He had a lot of bad drops last year and stuff like that. And I get it. It happens. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to say Evan Ingram can't catch. Hell no. That's just flat out disrespectful. I'm not going to say he can't play. He can't run a route. Crazy as hell. But I just think if we're not going to utilize Evan Ingram the way he should, so where he can excel in our offense, I think we should just go ahead and get rid of him. And plus, he got a pretty good contract on him. You know what I mean? So it will help. It's a win-win for both teams. Send him somewhere where they're actually going to use him and he can benefit from and get us to get out of that cap space, that cap hit. But if we don't trade him, just listen to this lineup. You got Evan Ingram as a starter. Boom. Behind him, you got Justin Joly. Now, again, y'all probably don't know who Justin Joly is. You feel me? Justin Joly was the tight end from NC State. And when I tell you, this man is like a baby Kyle Pitts. He has the speed. He's like a baby Kyle Pitts who's better in the run game. You feel what I'm saying? Justin Joly is going to be a fucking dog. I think the dude is like 6'5". He was literally the 5th ranked tight end in the NFL draft class this past draft. Like I don't want to hear about Caleb Lohner, Adam Troutman. I don't care about them guys. Now, don't get me wrong. Adam Troutman came in clutch a lot of times last year, but I'm going to keep it a bean. I don't even count them guys as our tight ends, bro. Evan Ingram and Justin Joly would be a 1-2 dynamic duo on that offensive line. So when you go from the receivers to the running backs to the tight ends, bro, we don't have a fucking weakness on our offense. And y'all already saw the last year we have one of the best O-lines in football. Everyone is still there. You feel me? Like, put it in perspective. Leave your ego and attitude to the side and let's call a spade a spade. Call a spade, y'all. Like, understand that this Broncos offense is definitely elite. And I'm not gonna lie, if I was the defenses of the opposing teams next year on our schedule, I would be afraid. I would be afraid. I would be fucking afraid. And I don't even think we need to speak on the defense, y'all. I think y'all already understand. The Broncos always, for the last couple years, we always had one of the top 5 defenses in the league. We've been leading the league in sacks for the last 2 years, hopefully going for a third. We got the #1 corner in the fucking league. We have one of the best secondaries in the league. What else do we got to prove to y'all? What else do I need to point out for y'all to understand, like, oh, no, this Broncos team really is a fucking elite? What else do I have to say to y'all to bring out to stop y'all from with these disrespectful ass predictions? We won't get more than 5 wins? Y'all said that Bo Nix rookie year. He doubled that. Oh, we're not going to make it to the playoffs? Made it to the playoffs every year he been in the league. Yeah, we got sent home by Josh Allen, but what happened to the year after that? We sent Josh Allen bitch ass home. Come on. Listen, y'all know the saying, mama ain't raised one of them. and that's facts about my man Bo. You feel what I'm saying? His mama ain't raised no slouch. His mama ain't raised no turkey. He is out there balling, putting his life on the line. Now, sometimes that could be dangerous, though. As y'all saw last year, like, he trying to do some extra shit and he broke his ankle. Like, I don't want to see that this year, Bo. I want to see a bigger and better and mature, bro. I want to see growth. You feel what I'm saying? I want to see mental growth. Learn how to protect yourself. You feel me? Don't be like Jane Daniels when he first get in the league. He 130 pounds soaking wet, getting the wind knocked out of him. Like, don't do that. And you don't do it. You know how to slide. You know how to protect yourself pretty good. But that's right there. I'm really hoping he learned from that, bro. Because I always said that play was very unnecessary. He didn't have to do that. All he had to do was just fall. You feel me? It broke my heart seeing him like that. And I don't want to see my man like that ever again. I ain't gonna lie. But y'all get the message, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, bro. Is this Broncos team, is this not an elite team all the way around the board? Or am I just tripping? Am I just being a egotistical Broncos fan? You feel me? Am I being biased? Because I always like to consider myself as a non-biased Broncos fan. I'll keep it a buck when I'm being biased. But at the time, I'm just calling the fact. This Broncos team is going to be fucking phenomenal. And we're going to be in the playoffs again. If not the championship game, we're going to be in the Super Bowl. That's my prediction right there. So I think this team right here is going to definitely get at least 12 wins. And I think we finish in the AFC, #1 in the AFC once again. Let me know what y'all think below, though. Let me know if I'm tripping or not.